Well, if you've been following along, this guy made it out, my neighbor. He just now pulled out. I lent him my board, so he's probably going to walk over here and give me my boards back. I got a few boards that I use just to keep the trailer level, and I figured he could use them under his tires, and he said, yeah, that would be helpful. But that was last night when I went over and talked to him. He was stuck out here in the wash. Look at my hair. Man, everybody I've run into out here, most of the people anyways, they're just as dirty as me. But I looked at my pants this morning. I looked down at my pants and I was like, oh man, they're just like covered in like dirt and grime, and you know, you get stuff on your hands and you wipe it on your pants. So I changed my pants today. Maybe in the next video you'll see me and I'll shave this off and I'll be a little bit cleaner. But you know, it's not smell-o-vision, right? So it doesn't really matter to you guys. Now we're getting really close to the Quartzsite RV show, which is the biggest RV show in the country, as far as I know. Put it down in the comments, you know, if I'm wrong about that. If there's another big one. I know there's a big one in Florida. But it doesn't surprise me at all if this is the biggest one, because it is huge. It's insane. And as we get closer to the RV show, you know, it's only a week or so away right now. So many more people are coming into town here and camping in the LTVA areas. And you guys that are familiar with Quartzsite, let me know, because I'm noticing something about the people that show up at right now, just, you know, two or 3 weeks before the RV show. It's a little bit younger crowd. I notice younger people kind of showing up. You know, otherwise it's generally kind of older people, you know, older than me even, out here. You know, people that are retired and stuff like that. But why is it as we get closer to the RV show, I start to see more younger people? And also what I see is nicer rigs, like really brand new rigs, more fancy rigs. And you'll see all kinds out here in Quartzsite. But as the show gets closer, it's just, you see nicer rigs. And so I kind of think what it is, it's people just taking their vacation, you know, for a few weeks, couple weeks, maybe a month. And it's not, and that's got to be what it is. It's not the normal people that are out here, you know, the normal nomads that are out here, you know, living this way. And this is a good time for me to tell you guys, if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching us. And I live full-time with my dogs on the road. We travel in this truck, and the trailer, it's back at camp right now. But thanks for checking us out. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see all of our adventures. I upload new adventures a few times a week for you guys, so you can all learn about this lifestyle and what it's actually really like. There's a lot of channels out there, and you know, a lot of them are really cool. There's some really cool ones. But what I really try to focus on is showing kind of the nitty-gritty. And I'm really interested in showing people who don't know anything about living this lifestyle what it's really like, the kind of gear you're gonna need, the kind of situations you're gonna run into, the kind of people you might meet. Actually, we don't, it's mostly just me on this channel. I don't do a lot of like, let's go inside the grocery store, or let's go inside this store and we'll go shopping at Home Depot for RV parts. I try to keep most of my videos dedicated to being outside in nature. And you know, right now we're in the truck, but outside of the truck, it's nothing but nature. There's no stores, there's no shops, there's no towns. And that's what I like to show, because that's what I'm out here looking to find, is nature with my dogs and being in the outdoors and being as free as I can be. And when I say free, I don't mean monetarily wise, because this lifestyle doesn't cost money, but you know, obviously we save a fair amount of money compared to living in the city, which is where the dogs and I are from. You pay a lot of rent. So there's so many more people coming in now. I don't think I've been on this road for maybe a week, something like that, and there's so many more people out here. I think this is the busiest LTVA area. And so I just want to give you guys a sense of how many vehicles are out here and what you can expect if you ever come to Quartzsite. As we get closer to these areas that have the pit toilets, which there's a pit toilet coming up here, you'll see it in a second. You're gonna see, and you can see it now, that there's a lot more tents. You'll also see a lot more people in vans and trucks or truck campers right near these pit toilets, because that's the rule. If you don't have an onboard waste tank of, I think it's 10 gallons or something, you got to look up the rules, but if you don't have an onboard waste tank, you're required to camp within a certain distance of the pit toilets. And most people out here do have some sort of tanks. What is that lady doing with those ropes? Weird. And I want to show you guys something. I haven't shown you this yet this year in this year's videos. There's a Saguaro. And I am planning to do a video. I'm going to be really curious to see what you guys think of it. But I'm going to do basically a nature hike out in the desert and show you all the things that I've seen out there. That way you'll have a little bit of an idea of what it's like out in the desert. Because, you know, I'm used to it. Like everything I see a saguaro. I see those all the time. In Arizona anyway. That's the only state that saguaros are native to, by the way. That's the only state you'll really see them is in Arizona. Because I'm so familiar with this lifestyle, but I'm familiar with this area that I forget. There's a lot of you, and put it down in the comments if you're one of those people that doesn't really know anything about this place, the desert, Quartzsite, Arizona. Because I have to keep that in mind, that there's things that are common to me that are not common to all of you. That's one of the reasons I started the Got Out channel, was because living as a nomad was so new to me, and I was just so baffled by all the stuff that I had to learn. Just learning how to drive a trailer around was like a weird thing. But learning how to use all the equipment, how to gather my water and all my supplies and maintain a good system, and then how to camp, how to find places, and realizing like sometimes you're not going to know where you are. That ambivalence, that sort of up in the air feeling, that is one of the main reasons I started the Got Out channel, was because I wanted to share that newness with all of you. And as we get deeper and deeper into this lifestyle, I mean, this is our full-time lifestyle now for over 4 years, and I'm going to have an announcement here coming up pretty soon about that. But we kind of expand, we kind of grow a little bit, add new pieces of equipment. We still got the same rig, same truck, same trailer, but you know, we're doing it. And I really have a good time showing you all how we do things, and I hope you enjoy watching. It seems like some of you do, because you're hitting that thumbs up button, letting us know that you're watching and you're subscribing, and I appreciate that. Also, check out our Patreon if you want to help support the channel. Okay, I'm going to go into town, and for you, you're not going to go into town with me unless something crazy happens. But stick right here and see where this video takes you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little peek here. This is Kuhn Street. This is right next to the big tent, and it's already starting to get pretty busy in there. You can get pretty much anything you need in there, even groceries, and of course any tools and stuff like that. And if you need rocks, this is the place to go.